Hello to you all. When we speak about archangels, are they real? Well, they are very, very real. And those that are intuitive, if you are sensitive, if you use your sensory kind of feelings and sense and feel, you will feel them in your life. Many times in our lives, we suddenly feel or have an intuition or a gut feeling that we shouldn't go that way. We shouldn't board that airplane or train or bus, or we shouldn't meet that kind of person or go to this restaurant. Or positively, this is the right person for me. This is the right place. I feel great here. These feelings go way beyond inner self because many times they reveal to us futuristic kind of things. So we are told that each person has got two angels which accompany him all the time to protect him. But above that, there are three major archangels, or maybe four, that are very much involved in our lives, whether we understand it, aware of it or not. The first one is Michael, who is the angel of compassion and kindness and protection. So we have a stroller with a kid, with a little toddler, and it rolls all the way to the road, and suddenly it stops. We don't know how. That was the archangel Michael, where fire could have gone on, and for whatever reason it stopped in the house. That's archangel Michael. When we have what we think is bad karma and terrible illnesses or fires or terrible car accidents, the one in charge of this is Gabriel. Now, we ask ourselves, what on God's earth does God want from us that He sent us this angel, Gabriel, in Hebrew, Gvora, which means judgment? It will be harsh judgment. Why do we deserve this kind of appearance in our life? What did we go wrong? We are so righteous. And the truth is, we bring it on ourselves with our own actions. The world is just a mirror image of ourselves. God doesn't have anything against you, only for you. He is completely good and is willing to do good. So when in life we see or experience bad karma, bad destiny, this is something we should go internally and see where did we go wrong with ourselves to cause that projection, that reaction in our lives to appear. The third one is Raphael from the word refuah in Hebrew, which means health or medication. And he is the angel in charge very much of healing people. So when you go to a great doctor and you already start to feel better, it's not in your mind only. It is really happening because the archangel Raphael, is always going to be there. Whether this operation is going to be successful, it's going to be Raphael. If it's not going to be successful, God forbid, it's going to be Gabriel. There's a fourth one whose name is Uriel, who is enlightening the road in front of you and causing illumination in your life. When you have a aha moment, this is definitely Uriel. And for today, last but not least, and the list is long, we'll talk also about the incredible archangel or the interior minister of the higher worlds, who is Matat Dashron. We're not allowed to say his name because he's a very, very holy angel. That angel, we are told in Kabbalah, was actually a human being before Enoch, that lived in this world, was a very good, holy man, that was a simple shoemaker, but on every stitch, when he was sewing those shoes, he made incredible Kabbalistic kind of intentions with himself and sacred names. And so God thought for him to end his life rather in an early age, what would be in our day and age about 35 or so. And he was taken up and turned into an angel. Now, if we think angels is something that is impossible to transform a human being into an angel, well, watch that. Take the silkworm and put her in a cocoon, which she does on her own, and she dies over there in her form of a worm, of a reptile, and she turns out to be a beautiful butterfly. She develops wings, metamorphosis, and she flies off. This is exactly what will happen to us when we are put into the ground in a coffin, and we go through this metamorphosis and become an angel if we are good. However, every time we do actions, if the actions are good, we create positive angels that protect us, energize us, and we feel full of energy the whole day. But if we do bad deeds, we create bad angels, and then we feel drained and worn out. So much more so, evil eye. Evil eye is a terrible thing, and we can bring it on ourselves if we show off how smart you are, how bright you are, how beautiful you are, how rich you are. Do not show off. You don't have to live a paranoid life, but keep this kind of knowledge for yourself. Who needs to know how much you have and how many degrees you have and all the rest? Don't show off. Just be humble with what you have. Do the service that you were created for. It's our obligation. It's not my right, it is my obligation. God bless you all.